own web crusader, and I'm here to talk about a special person that I met on YouTube about 5 years ago. We called him Clevo. We called him a lot of names, but his real name was Brian. He had a nice son named Jacob. He always talked about, he was 10 years old, Jacob, when I first met Brian. And every day we talked, no matter when it was, whether we kidded around or not, there was always a mention about his son Brian. He was really worried about his son, and he was taking care of him, being he was a single parent. I gotta tell you something. The fun we had, I'd never forget. I just wish it went on longer, because I'm gonna tell you something. We all met at the same time. Him, me, and Gino, because we were all out of work for some reason or another. I had my knee replaced. Everybody had their own reason. And we were like a gang, you know. We actually went into different bars, you know. We went around the community and bar hop, you know, and get thrown out of a lot of bars. We had fights, but we never really lost. Like one night, we went in there, we went into this guy Siggy's joint. I don't know if you ever seen him. This guy Siggy's joint, man, and they all smoke cigars in there, right? We went in there, he tossed us all out of there, but we knew we were going to get tossed, but we went in there and got tossed out. We were having a contest, who get tossed out the most. That guy Siggy never talked to me for years after that. He's cool with me now. Then we would go into bars, other bars, you know. We were, like this guy Joe Cool's bar, you know, I call it Joe Cool. You go in there, it was fucking sweat your ass off. I don't know what the hell was cool about that shit. But anyway, I gotta tell you something. The best times I had was, we had them all convinced in the what do you call that shit? Bar TV, that he was my son. So I would actually go to these, say one night I go into Blog TV and I'm looking, I go into these rooms, I don't know, and I go, has my son been around tonight? And they go, yeah, he was here, but he left a little while ago. Listen, I told you, next time he comes around here, you call me up because his mother's pissed at him. He ain't supposed to be out this late at night, you know? They actually believed that he was my son, and I was actually going around checking for him. So my friends would go, what'd you do last night? All right, I went out with my friend, you know, Clevo. We went bar hopping, you know. They don't know the community was in YouTube. That was the beauty of it, you know. But we would get thrown out, and then one night, they all came to our room. We opened up a room, and you got to see these losers come to our room. Their plan was to come and harass us, so we would have to kick them out. But we turned the tables on them, because we didn't kick them out. We told them, man, we need customers. Stay for a couple of drinks, man. And we let them abuse us, but we were laughing at them the whole time. They ended up leaving on their own. They knew they couldn't beat us down because we didn't give a fuck. That's right, we didn't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you something. I do give a fuck the fact that Clevo is gone now. And I'm going to tell you something. This is really starting to piss me off, this fucking YouTube shit. You know, when I joined this place, I joined here for some laughs and fun. I never wanted to be serious where I was going to fucking be upset about someone's passing. I used to make fun of people. You don't even know the guy, you never met him. And now here I am. I got TG sick. Hopefully TG makes it through the operation on Tuesday, and then I find out about Clevo. Even though I haven't spoke to Clevo in about a year, that doesn't mean nothing, because I have other friends in the real you don't see for a year, sometimes don't talk to. But the last time we had a couple conversations, he was getting on his feet, going to some kind of construction, doing jobs like that, and he would call me up once in a while for some advice, because I've been in the business for 30 years, and I give it to him. Felt good about doing that, and he was really on the right track. What happened? I don't know. I don't need to know. All I know is I love the guy. He's a great guy. He made me laugh. I made him laugh. And I tell you the truth, man. After seeing him take his shirt off, Daddy never took his shirt off no more. I got a 12-pack. I know that, you know, underneath the skin. But that guy, he was bones, but muscle of steel. He had a real 12-pack. I had no competition. I couldn't hang with him in the same room, so I would tell my son, you go to the goddamn young rooms, let Daddy go pick up the old bags on the site, you know what I'm saying? Let me have a little chance and shit, you know. I didn't know that the younger woman was going to like Daddy for who he is, you know. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, we got thrown out of more rooms and had more fun. I'm telling you, it was the best time to meet each other when we all had nothing to do and we all met up one night in the room. But I'll never forget, the best story was, I forget who the guy was. He opened his room up, and I told Clevo, I said, Brian, I'm going to go in there like I don't know what it means to get thrown out or cursing in the room. Like the guy tells me, I go in the room and I start cursing. The guy goes, you can't chat, you can't curse in my room. I go, I'm not in your fucking room. He goes, yeah, you are. I go, no, pal, I'm in Long Island, you know what I'm saying? Don't fucking call me an idiot. I'm not in your room. This guy went on for 20 minutes explaining to me how it's a chat room. Finally, oh, I got it. Oh, I understand. So you're a fucking douchebag. He threw me out of the room too. We used to like getting thrown out. I mean, we went out one night. Clevo, you're on your own. Gino and Hitman, you're on your own. And me, boom. And we come back like 2 hours later. How many rooms you get tossed, man? Me, 20. I always won because I go straight in and just tell them. So what do you do here? Most of the rooms where one guy was talking or sitting there playing music, and everybody's sitting there smiling at him. I could use at least jerk off now. Go fuck yourselves, you asshole. Because it was really a waste of my time. I call it a WORT room, a W-O-R-T, waste of Riley's time, that's right. But anyway, I'm going to go outside now, I'm going to light a little fire for Clevo, and I'm going to toast him, that's right. Because Clevo is a good man, a lot of you people that don't know him, you missed out, man, because I'm telling you, just like Nigel Cromwell throws up these old videos, man, I just went back in the past, looking at some past ones, and, you know, talks and made a comment, oh, we're trying to relive the past. We're not trying to relive it, man. We just want to see it again because it was fun times, Torp. That's what memories are for, Torp. Mr. Torp, get it through your head. Memories are good. You don't forget, especially when they're good times. And I'm telling you right now, the people in this community that never seen the shit that went on 4 or 5 years ago with the pranks and the gags, the good shit, the good fun, nobody getting hurt on the real, they would have had a blast. But now, with everything going on, you know, forget about it. I mean, now it's time, we did that already, we did that. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to hit people in the real. And I want to tell you one thing right now. I'm going to go outside and toast Clevo and say my goodbyes to him. But before I go, out of respect for Clevo, I love you, man. Godspeed, Clevo. I did that at my mother's house years ago. Stack logs like that. All I did was took that wood.
Wait, were you little?
Huh?
Were you a kid?
Yeah, in the backyard. And my mother looked out the window, flames like 20 feet high.
Oh, you
I stacked the logs about 6 feet. And I stuffed newspapers in between the holes. Yeah. You know, 2 this way, 2 that way. The wood ain't even nailed together. That's been burning and I did the video. It's got to be burning for about 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, it burned for a while.
It's not even falling down though. I mean, the Twin Towers would have went down. I mean, oh, there you go.
Tony, as soon as you said it.
As soon as I said that, it went down.
Twin Towers, I thought you were burning like a fucking...
No, I was doing a toast to Clevo. That was just what I did.